Well, I want to welcome everyone to our Regional Speech Meet Awards Assembly. You can find your seats. Thank you all for your patience as we had to finalize some of the tabulations. Before we get started, I do want to just recognize all of you who volunteered, whether you were a room monitor or a judge. So thank you all, but I also want to especially recognize our amazing speech coordinator who oversaw all of this and organized that. So if you'd please join me in thanking Mrs. Molly Jenkins. And just know that each school, your coordinator will get the information from Mrs. Jenkins, and they will have them to distribute at school, the ribbons the score sheets and all of that. So you'll get those through your school coordinator, I assume when you get back to school. Well, again, thank you all for being a part of this. We do recognize the opportunity to practice speech is so very important. And so thank you for making this a priority on a Saturday morning. As I mentioned before, we just ask that you accept in a Christian spirit the decision of the judges. Remember, if there's a mistake in calculation, which there may be, it can be fixed. But if there's just a difference of opinion, a sense of self-satisfaction with the presentation will have to be the real award. Again, just as a reminder, ribbons are given based on points that each individual earns, and the maximum number of points is 40, so 40 is a perfect score. Ribbons are given for the ratings of good, excellent, and superior. Medals are only given when a superior rating has earned a rating of either 35 to 40. So some will get a blue ribbon, and then others will get a blue ribbon and a medal because they've reached that threshold. So let's see how everyone did. So what I'll do is I will call students up in each grade. So you'll come up, and then I will individually let them know how they did their awards. So at this time, if I could have all of the first graders come up and join us on stage. First off in Bible memory, Aaron Banta, white ribbon. To expedite this, we will wait till all of the awards are given, and then we'll give a round of applause for the whole grade. Otherwise, we'll be here for a long time. Ibrahim Beckham, white ribbon. Amaris Johnson, blue ribbon. Caroline Patchen, red ribbon. Elliot Stevenson, white ribbon. And receiving the gold medal for superior is Amaris Johnson. Congratulations those in Bible memory. Yeah, we'll stay up until all the first graders' names are called. In dramatic interpretation, Jenny Lindsay, red ribbon. Charlie Miller, blue ribbon. And receiving we'll do all of them, and then we'll do the applause. Receiving the gold medal in dramatic interpretation, Charlie Miller. Congratulations. In poetry, Mark Baker, blue ribbon. Trinity Hansen, blue ribbon. Jude Harris, white ribbon. Serenity Ibrahim, white ribbon. Madison Rodriguez, blue ribbon. Colin Starnes, blue ribbon. John Mark Wilson, white ribbon. There were some ties in this, so we have quite a few medals to give out. Receiving the bronze medal in poetry, Trinity Hansen. The silver medal in poetry, Madison Red Rodriguez. And there was a tie for the gold medal between Mark Baker and Charlie Miller. Congratulations. Charlie Miller from Yorktown.
Charlie Miller. Okay, yes, so she got that. And she was in, okay. Yep, we got for dramatic interpretation. Okay, perfect. All right, if you want to step over here and do a picture, if there's any.
Parents, if you'd like to come forward and do a picture, we'll try to line them up accordingly. So you're welcome to come forward and take a quick picture at this time. First grade, you're going to slide down to your left.
Slide this way, slide this way,
Slide down to our left.
Slide this way. Go towards them, right there. Go down this way, first graders. There you go, over here, over here.
Stand behind the row that's over there.
This is like herding cats. Over here, right here, right over here. Right over here.
Congratulations, first grade. If I could have all the participants from second grade to please join us on stage.
And maybe just if they can tell them to step forward when he reads them so fast. Well, we're just trying to be more organized. Like we don't know all the kids, you know, and so.
Right. Names.
So, all the dramatic.
All right, results from second grade. In Bible memory, Nora Dreyer, red ribbon. Maggie Lopez, white ribbon. Joseph Sines, red ribbon. Jalen Karzan, red ribbon. Oh, sorry, that was gender interpreted. So Nora Dreyer, Maggie, and Joseph for our Bible memory. Congratulations, you three. In dramatic interpretation, Jalen Karza, red ribbon. Mackenzie Klein, red ribbon. Max Martinez, white ribbon. Margaret Wagner, red ribbon. Congratulations in dramatic interpretation.
Who's Mackenzie?
In poetry, Tate Dennis, blue ribbon. Camila Sanchez, red ribbon. Vivian Vasquez, red ribbon. Levi Woods, red ribbon. Receiving the gold medal in poetry, Tate Dennis. Congratulations. Parents, at this time, if you'd like to come forward and take a picture, you can start making your way forward.
Oh, I got it. Huh?
Congratulations, second grade. If I could have all the third grade participants to please come forward.
There's a big third grade. Poetry over there.
And if you could stand in your categories.
Dramatic interpretation, come here. Dramatic interpretations, come over here. And just step forward when you hear your name or tell us.
And students, it would be helpful, I know I'm going really fast, so I'll try to slow down, but if you could step forward so those handing out ribbons could find you and get those ribbons to you, so I'll try to slow down as well. Just a side note, the third grade category, as a whole, was by far one of the strongest. So this was a very competitive group. In Bible memory, Christian Barin, red ribbon; Nayeli Guzman, blue ribbon; Joshua Heil, blue ribbon. Receiving the silver medal is Nayeli Guzman, and the gold medal, Joshua Heil. Congratulations. In dramatic interpretation, Emma Brandt, blue ribbon; Knox Klein, blue ribbon; Owen Peterson, blue ribbon; Mariah Stith, blue ribbon. Receiving the receiving the bronze medal in dramatic interpretation, Emma Brandt. Receiving the silver medal, Mariah Stith, and receiving the gold medal, Knox Klein. Congratulations. In poetry, Quinn Brown, blue ribbon; Zara Kendig, blue ribbon; Charlotte Quisner, blue ribbon; Fallon Reed, blue ribbon; Irini Sakilis, blue ribbon; Libby Shea, blue ribbon; Declan Starnes, blue ribbon; Avery Wagner, blue ribbon. Receiving the silver medal in poetry, Fallon Reed, and there was a tie for gold between Quinn Brown, there's a tie for silver, tie for silver, Irini Sakilis and Fallon Reed, and receiving the gold medal in poetry, Quinn Brown. Congratulations. Parents, at this time, you can start making your way forward and we'll arrange them.
Down this way. Get on down this way so we can get your pictures. Owen, Mariah, Knox, if you want to come on this way. Knox, why don't you step down? Mariah, why don't you step down?
Congratulations, third grade. This time, if I could have fourth grade participants, please come forward. If you could organize yourself in your categories.
If you're a dramatic interpretation, come over this way. Dramatic interpretation, come down this way.
Results for fourth grade. In Bible memory, Abby Lytle, blue ribbon. Peyton McDonald, red ribbon. McKenna Miller, blue ribbon. Cameron West, blue ribbon. Receiving the bronze medal, McKenna Miller. The silver medal, Abby Lytle. And the gold, Cameron West. Congratulations. In dramatic interpretation, Braley Gaza, red ribbon. Olivia Nash, blue ribbon. Nora Tynan, blue ribbon. Receiving the silver medal, Nora Tynan, and the gold medal, Olivia Nash. Congratulations. In poetry, Addison Atkins, blue ribbon. Claire Brown, blue ribbon. Espana Gonzalez, white ribbon. Abigail Holcomb, red ribbon. Karis Langham, red ribbon. Brooke Yanez, red ribbon. Receiving the silver medal, Claire Brown, and the gold medal, Addison Atkins. Congratulations. Parents, at this time, if you want to come forward, and we'll arrange them for a picture. Congratulations, fourth grade. If fifth grade could make their way to the stage and arrange themselves by their categories.
I have poetry down here. I have poetry. You have poetry. I have dramatic and patriotic. Poetry down here. I have poetry over this way.
Results for fifth grade in Bible memory. Timothy Baker, blue ribbon. Victoria Espinoza, blue ribbon. Lily Gentry, blue ribbon. David Kessler, red ribbon. Receiving the bronze medal, Timothy Baker. The silver, Victoria Espinoza. And the gold, Lily Gentry. Congratulations. Dramatic interpretation, Chloe Lindsay, red ribbon. Iona Spinoza, blue ribbon. Receiving the gold medal, Iona Spinoza. Congratulations. In patriotic recitation, Martin Centeno, excuse me. Martin Centeno, blue ribbon. Bo Frazier, white ribbon. Receiving the gold medal, Martin Centeno. Congratulations. In poetry, Selah Hansen, red ribbon. Ellie McMahon, blue ribbon. Maddie Pineda, blue ribbon. Evelise Reyes, blue ribbon. Receiving the bronze medal, Maddie Pineda. Silver medal, Ellie McMahon. Gold medal, Evelise Reyes. Congratulations. Parents, at this time, if you'd like to come forward, we'll arrange them for a picture.
Go line yourselves up over there.
Congratulations, fifth grade. At this time, if we could have the sixth grade come forward, please, and arrange yourself by categories. This was a small but mighty group here. Bible memory, Allison Alfaro, blue ribbon. Allison also received the gold medal. Congratulations. Dramatic interpretation, Pierce Cobb, blue ribbon. Pierce also received the gold medal. In patriotic recitation, Abigail Copeland, blue ribbon. Abigail also received the gold medal. In poetry, Lelouise Herring, red ribbon. Christine Tynan, blue ribbon. Christine receives the gold medal. Congratulations. At this time, parents, you may come forward for a picture. Congratulations, sixth grade. If seventh grade come forward, please, and arrange yourself by category. Bible memory, Brooklyn Chavez, red ribbon, congratulations. Dramatic monologue, Juliana Gomez, blue ribbon. Juliana also received the gold medal, congratulations. Poetry, Arden Klein, blue ribbon. Virginia Piparis, blue ribbon. Virginia received the silver medal and Arden the gold medal, congratulations. Parents, at this time, you may come forward for a picture. Congratulations, seventh grade. At this time, if eighth grade would make their way forward, please. Eighth grade results. In Bible memory, Leighton Pepper, blue ribbon. Leighton also received the gold medal. Congratulations. In dramatic monologue, Ellie Vega, blue ribbon. Ellie also received the gold medal. Congratulations. In poetry, Honor Hansen, blue ribbon. Honor also received the gold medal. Congratulations. At this time, parents, you may come forward and take a picture. Oh, mom's running. Congratulations, eighth grade. As is a tradition at the regional speech meet, is we have showcase speeches. These are exemplary speeches that the judges and officials have determined are worthy of a showcase. We have 3 this year. Our first showcase speech from IWA, Martin Centeno. Congratulations, Martin, if you come forward.
A Father's Prayer. These lines were penned by the American General Douglas MacArthur while he was commanding the defense of the Philippines during World War II. It was left as a spiritual legacy to his son, Arthur. Build me a son, O Lord, who will be strong enough to know when he is weak, and brave enough to face himself when he is afraid. One who is proud and unbending in honest defeat, and humble and gentle in victory. Build me a son whose wishes will not take the place of deeds, a son who will know thee, and that to know himself is the foundation stone of knowledge. Lead him, I pray, not in the path of ease and comfort, but under the stress and spur of difficulties and challenge. Here, let him learn to stand up in the storm. Here, let him learn compassion for those who fail. Build me a son whose heart will be clear, whose goal will be high, a son who will master himself before he seeks to master other men, one who will reach into the future, yet never forget the past. And after all these things are his, add, I pray, enough of a sense of humor so that he may always be serious, yet never take himself too seriously. Give him humility so that he may always remember the simplicity of true greatness, the open mind of true wisdom, and the meekness of true strength. Then I, his father, will dare to whisper, I have not lived in vain.
Well done. Our next showcase is a 6th grader in dramatic interpretation, Pierce Cobb.
A New Way to See from Acts 9, the Jesus Storybook Bible. Of all the people who kept the rules, Saul was the best. I'm good at being good, he'd tell you. He was very proud and very good, but he wasn't very nice. Saul hated anyone who loved Jesus. He traveled around looking for them. He wanted to catch them and put them in prison. He wanted everyone to forget all about Jesus. He didn't believe Jesus was the rescuer, and he didn't believe Jesus was alive either. You see, Saul had never met Jesus, so one day, Jesus met Saul. Saul was on his way to Damascus when suddenly a dazzling light flashed like lightning. It was brighter than the sun. It was too bright. Saul shielded his eyes and fell to the ground. He heard a loud voice. It was too loud. It gave Saul a headache. "Saul, Saul," said the loud voice, "why are you fighting me?" "Lord," Saul answered, "who are you?" "I am Jesus," said the voice. "When you hurt my friends, you are hurting me too." Saul's whole body trembled. "Go to the city," Jesus said. "I'll tell you what to do." When Saul opened his eyes, he couldn't see. His helpers had to hold his hand and lead him like a little child. Saul was blind for 3 whole days, and yet it was as if he was seeing for the very first time. Meanwhile, there was a man called Ananias who loved Jesus. Jesus came to him in a dream. "Go to Saul and pray for him, and I will make him see again." Ananias knew all about Saul and how he hated Jesus' followers. "Lord, he's come to hurt us." But Jesus told Ananias, "Saul is the one I've chosen to tell the whole world who I am." So Ananias went to Saul. "Brother Saul," Ananias said, "it was Jesus you met on the road." And Ananias prayed for Saul. Suddenly, Saul could see again, but he saw everything differently. He wasn't mean anymore. He even changed his name from Saul to Paul, which means small and humble, the very opposite of proud. And do you know what Ananias' name means? The Lord is full of grace. Grace is just another word for gift, which is funny, because that's just what Paul's message was all about from then on. It's not about keeping rules, Paul told people. You don't have to be good at being good for God to love you. You just have to believe what Jesus has done and follow him. Because it's not about trying, it's about trusting. It's not about rules, it's about grace. God's free gift that cost him everything. What had happened to Paul? He met Jesus. Paul got a new job. He called himself a servant and traveled everywhere telling everyone about Jesus. He got shipwrecked 3 times. He even ended up in prison. God loves us, he wrote from prison. Nothing can ever, no, not ever separate us from the always and forever love of God he showed us in Jesus. And so it was, just as God promised Abraham that dark night all those years before. The family of God's children grew and grew until one day they would come to number more than even all the stars in the sky. Thank you.
Well done. Our last showcase is a 7th grader, Juliana Gomez, in dramatic interpretation.
From You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. I think lunchtime is about the worst time of the day for me, always having to sit here alone. Of course, sometimes mornings aren't so pleasant either, waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I never got out of bed. Then there's the night too, lying there and thinking about all the stupid things I've done during the day, and all those hours in between when I do all those stupid things. Well, lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. Well, I guess I better see what I got. peanut butter. Some psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. And when you're really lonely, the peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. There's that cute little redheaded girl eating her lunch over there. I wonder what she would do if I went over and asked her if I could sit and have lunch with her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on a face when it gets laughed in. There's an empty place next to her on the bench. There's no reason why I couldn't just go over and sit there. I could do that right now. All I have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she wouldn't even think of looking at me. She hardly ever does look at me. In fact, I can't remember her ever looking at me. Why shouldn't she look at me? Is there any reason in the world why she shouldn't look at me? Is she so great and I'm so small that she can't spare one little moment? She's looking at me! She's looking at me! He puts the lunch bag over his head. Lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. If that little red-headed girl is looking at me with this stupid bag over my head, she must think I'm the biggest fool alive. But if she isn't looking at me, then maybe I could take it off quickly and she'd never notice it. On the other hand, I can't tell if she's looking until I take it off. Then again, if I never take it off, I'll never have to know if she was looking at me or not. On the other hand, it's very hard to breathe in here. He removes his sack. Whew, she's not looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well, another lunch hour over with. Only 2,863 to go. Thank you.
All right, well, for closing, I'll close us in prayer and then we'll dismiss. Lord, thank you so much for all the students here, the work they've put in and blessing their time. Thank you also to families and just their commitment to building up the skill of rhetoric. Lord, just so we watch over us, all of the schools that are here represented, that you would bless their school year, we'd finish strong. Lord, we thank you for granting us a great day. We ask this in your name, amen. This is an annual event. We look forward to seeing all of you next year. Thank you, and you're dismissed.